So, but I do want to get back because you did tie it into something that, especially in the marketing world, is something we cannot put too fine a point on, and that is tying this into principle-based buying and the black box algorithms. I especially want to touch on that.
Yeah, well, so principle-based buying, right? It's agencies going out and buying all this inventory in bulk, and then they become the decision makers in terms of who gets doled what media, right? So no, all of a sudden, they're no longer the agent, they're the principal. And the information that there's information asymmetry because their brand clients are telling them what they want, what their objective is, what the ROAS hurdle, whatever the case may be. So then the agencies can dole out that media in a way that optimizes for their margins and not necessarily for the client. Now, what we see happening is a new version of this in the AI world, which is all these black box algorithms. I'm talking about PMax from Google and Advantage Plus from Meta. And what those things are doing, I realize, is basically principle-based buying too. They have all these set of constraints on, you can't do different targeting and stuff like that. And I think it's ultimately to kind of pool all of the inventory together. And by the way, what I don't think a lot of marketers realize is that the inventory is not just Facebook and Instagram. It's also the off-network inventory.
Yep.
Right? Which again, that's mostly fraud. That's mostly bot traffic. And so it's a way to take all that, bundle it up, and offload a lot of that inventory, a lot of the impressions to that less desirable inventory. So again, this allows the platforms to do the same thing. They can optimize for themselves and their own margins rather than for their advertiser clients. Now we get into agentic AI, right? And this lack of the word agent is at the center of all of this. What is agentic AI asking us to do, and what will it ask us to do? Once again, it's asking for all of our data. And it's going to ask for more and more data, our financial data, our health data. Just give us your data, and we will be able to optimize everything for you. We're going to sell you this vision of saving you time, money, being a better version of yourself, whatever the case may be. And we need to stop and pause and think about the premise. I just have this image in my head that we give them everything, and then they get to sell it back to us in a way that will influence us, and we don't know what the result of that. Like, I don't want to give anybody else that power. So I'll say right now, like, I am never going to use agentic AI, and I think everybody should start asking themselves that question today. Because if you start to think about it, you're going to start to see the downsides of this can be way, way worse than whatever potential upside there is.
Well, yeah, and the craziest thing is, if this were a person making the same promise to you, like, listen, I know everybody in the city, like, I'm going to just hook you up. All I need is your social, your bank account, your this, your that, but I am going to make life paradise for you. Like, there's no pitch on earth that was going to do. And now there's a prompt, just a field to fill, and people are going into this.